Hi, everybody. I'm Sandy.
And I'm Crystal.
And we're the Casserole Queens. Today we have something really, really special for you today. Something very Texan, something very, very us. We're doing chili, but it's gonna be Frito pie. We're not alone today.
No, I hear Sandy invited some people over.
Just a couple of beer chicks. They've got the greatest show on Hungry, along with ours, and we're just so excited.
No, great.
Right after ours. Theirs is just slightly less great than ours. But yeah. So anyway, we're so excited you guys could come along.
Thanks for having us. We're big fans of yours.
And we are of yours as well. And beer.
Yeah, well, we know you ladies like a drink.
Yeah, every once in a while we like a cocktail. And I know you're gonna make fun of our Lone Star beer, but it is the national drink of Texas.
Look, you know, the best beer is the one in front of you, and that's in front of you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
So we brought a dark lager for you. Don't be fooled by the color. A lot of people think dark beers are very heavy.
No, this is very
That's
nice.
delicious.
This is very light and clean and crisp.
It is.
A little bit of chocolate, a little nuttiness, a little bit of smoke.
Yeah.
Thought this would be perfect for a Texan.
I have never had Frito pie.
Well, it's okay, because it really is a Texas thing.
She's ashamed of me, though.
You should
Look at that look.
We are very
sorry.
different personalities, as you may or may not know. And I am a Frito pie. If you said Frito pie to me, I would get out of bed.
Done. All right, so we're just gonna kind of fill you in on what's going on over
what's
here.
happening?
All right, so we are using some chuck roast. And what this is basically the shoulder. And you know, and unlike me, it's a nice mix of fat and muscle. I'm a little fatty, but this is more muscle, so it's good.
Well, because most of the time I hear people using chuck like just for like big roasts.
Right.
Because it's what you like with the chuck is that it's a meat that likes to be cooked a long time. And a chili is also a very long cooking process.
So you just put, what is that, pepper?
It's salt and pepper.
and pepper.
You always just want to season your protein, so we just do it to taste.
So we're using vegetable oil in the bottom of this because it doesn't really impart a lot of flavor. So one of the other great things about this chili is that we have our own Queen's dump. And it's just a spice mix that we've...
I know where her
That's what
mind's
she
going.
said.
I'm sorry. Only men knew when four ladies get together in the kitchen what really happens.
So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this mix together. This is such a versatile mix of spices. It can be used for a ton of things.
We only got second place for our chili at the last cook-off. So
Well, I
maybe
like
this will
second
take
place.
us to the #1 spot.
Dump is usually put in a chili during cook-offs, and it's done like in different stages. You would do like 30 minutes in, you put part of it. The next 30 minutes, a quarter cup. The next 30, a quarter. What we've done is we're putting it all in at the same time. We're just gonna let that sit there on top and get sexy for the whole time. So a traditional chili cook-off person would be like, what? But it's okay, it's all gonna taste good, it's gonna work out in
We
the
like
end.
to buck tradition.
Yeah.
We're not purists here.
Yeah.
It's cayenne pepper, that's what we start with. That's really good deep heat. That's what you want in a chili, at least I do for sure. We've got garlic powder. The recipe's below, you can get all the quantities, be sure and check it out. White pepper.
White pepper.
I'm gonna do about a teaspoon.
And
this is the official, this is the official measure for the Casserole Queens.
Okay.
Now we have onion powder.
Okay.
All of these work so well together. Cumin is the next one.
Yum.
The national spice of the Rio Grande Valley, where I'm from.
That
Come
smells
on.
good.
Cumino, as we call it back home.
Authentico.
Gracias. All right, chili powder because it is chili. Now this is where we start to add a lot of it. We're gonna do about 6 tablespoons of this bad boy.
Nice.
Because it's chili.
Right.
So you want to have that chili in there. So just a little something for you there. Now another
Finally
way,
put those two things together.
chili powder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing gets by us.
Nothing.
Well, and I don't know where you guys grew up. It's like I had beans in my chili. Like
Yeah.
Sandy does not allow any beans.
Really?
Beans
No
don't
beans.
go in
No
chili.
beans are not going to enter this situation?
No.
Wow.
No, only meat.
Nerd.
You just blew my mind there.
I know.
And again, you're welcome because I think I'm going to change your life with this. I don't think that beans. I think beans are beans. And you're having beans with meat if
I'm
you're having
actually
that.
kind of grateful for not having beans.
All right, so I'm just adding back in the meat because what I've done is done it in batches because this was 3 pounds of meat. And you definitely don't want to steam the meat. It would have been too much for this little pan to handle. So I've done it so we get a nice sear on everything.
Now our
The dump.
spice dump.
Famous dump.
Our dump's going in.
We're gonna add a little tomato
Can you smell all that?
Smells delicious.
Doesn't it?
Sauce.
sauce,
Okay.
yes. We are just going to add Well, I say 6. But
Beautiful thing about the Tabasco is it's kind of vinegary and it adds that nice little kind of hot heat that comes out of it. It really does make a huge, huge difference.
You know what's liquid that would be good to add right now?
Oh!
Especially with those chocolate tones and all that.
This is gonna kick it to number 1.
Yeah.
When the hops in beer, they offer that bitter quality, that dry quality. If there's too much of that, it can add a bitterness to your food. So this actually doesn't have that, but it has that smoky quality you were talking about.
This is a very light lager. It's lighter in alcohol content than a lot of other light lagers. So it's crisp and clean. And
I could totally get.
But it's interesting, you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
has that coffee and chocolate and smoke to it. So we thought, you know, with what you're making, you want to have something that can stand up to the food.
But the beer that's in here, actually, the alcohol is going to cook off, and it's just going to really leave like the flavors and the essence of the awesome beer that you
You'll
brought
need it
to
on the
us.
side.
That's right.
We prefer.
Guys, this is going to sit for like an hour and a half.
Okay.
And it's just the meat's going to cook down.
I suppose you could even like pre-make your dump
Absolutely.
and keep it and add it to, like you said, lots of things.
You could, and I put it in eggs.
Oh,
And actually,
that's good.
it's funny that you say that because, ta-da! We have made you your very own dump. Yes!
Take that dump.
Take that dump.
Hey.
You can use that for tacos, spicing up your tacos,
that is
making
awesome.
chili.
it's also very
Perfect.
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Very
And it's a great gift
It's
to
a
give.
great gift. This is a great gift to
This
give.
is a great gift.
Yep.
You can rim
You know what?
glasses, like cocktail glasses, because it's got the spice and the kick. Yeah, like it's so many different ways it can be used.
So I'm just grating up some cheddar cheese. We're gonna put this on top of our chili and over our Fritos. It's gonna be delicious.
Come
How's it-
on.
Oh, and look how nice and thick that is.
Look at it.
Actually,
That looks
this is
amazing.
much thicker than a regular chili. Like if we were gonna do our
that.
cook-off, we'd probably add some more liquid, but this is gonna be perfect for like our chili.
So in Texas, a Frito pie is a big deal. I remember in high school,
Oh,
we
it's a beautiful sound.
we would
Yes,
get
it
these.
is beautiful.
Just like topping the cork of a champagne bottle right there.
So in back home, we would get the small Frito pie bags, slit them open and fill it with chili and cheese, and just eat it out of the bag. And so, you know, hi, that's just
don't
a
wanna do
great way to
dishes.
do it. No, dishes are, and if you use a plastic fork, nothing. All right, so Crystal, what she's gonna do is she's filling up with some Fritos. They're salty and crunchy and have such a really lovely flavor. And all I'm gonna do is put some of this bad boy over the top.
And then she's gonna pass it back to me and I'm gonna put some cheese on top.
There you go, Mama.
No, I'm loving it already. I can't wait to taste it.
And you wanna get a little bit of Frito, a little bit of meat.
So good.
You cannot get this where we're from.
So good. Makes sense because when I
Frito.
eat chili, I want tortilla chips with it. You know what I mean?
The meat is so tender, melts in your mouth with the cheese.
And the beer you guys added, you do get that. You get some of that
Really?
chocolate hint to it. I really, really like it.
Just be sure to check out the recipe below, subscribe to Hungry, like us. Thank you, Beer Chicks, for coming on. You guys are awesome. I
for
hope
the
we can
Frito
come on
pie.
your show and like repay the favor. Like, thank you so much.
Well, think about it.
All right. I know we're iffy at best.
Just bring Frito pie.
We got it.
Frito pie.
All right.
Frito pie.
Well, we love what you guys are doing. You guys be sure and go out and check out the Beer Chicks. They're hilarious and awesome, and we're just really,
and don't
really
forget
great.
to drink beer with the Frito pie, the
yay.
pairing.
That's right. Cheers.
Subscribe to Hungry and feed your food obsession.